All right, what's up, everybody? We are back. There we go. We are back live on the stream, 7 a.m., 7:08 a.m. on a Thursday morning. So, guys, I've been off stream for a little bit now because my father-in-law was in town on, let's see, I think I streamed Saturday. Maybe not, though. He was in town definitely Sunday morning, Monday morning, and Tuesday morning, so I didn't do anything. Wednesday morning, I tried to stream on my new computer, but turns out it wasn't new enough. So we weren't like doing well enough. And let me get you guys off. I'll show you the charts so you guys can tell me if a winner's coming up. That's actually super cool. Now I can see if a winner's coming up. So, but I do have to check restream chats every now and then. Okay. No worries. Yeah, no worries for the rest of your day. Is your problem free philosophy? So, guys, sorry. Wednesday, my computer was, I thought it was going to work. I thought we were going to have a better stream. I thought I was going to be able to show you trading like I am now and show you, have you people on the stream and have people call in, and my computer's going to be so fast, but it didn't work out. So we bought a new laptop, and that should be coming on Sunday. So come Monday, I should have a new computer. But for Friday and Saturday and Sunday, I also won't be streaming because I'll be off in North Carolina, and we're going to a wedding, and we're going to see some family. So I think I'm just going to focus on them because I love working. I love coming on the stream. I love trying to build community, but I have people in my life right now that I love very much as well, and we are already close. So I'm trying to build relationships with y'all, but if I can't show up for the people that are already in my life consistently, what good is it to invite more people into my life? So I won't be streaming because travel, wedding, etc., etc. But come next week, we should be back on the stream. Thanksgiving, we'll probably take a break. We'll be back after that. Christmas, we'll probably take a break back after that. So a couple breaks in streaming right now, but we're doing something new with the stream. In fact, I have to text somebody back. So, guys, as you can see, I've changed my streaming background. Let's see. We've been in the lab while everybody's been sleeping on us. No, nobody's been sleeping on us, but we've been in the lab for sure. And basically, what the lab is how can we incentivize people to join this stream? You know, I've been streaming, I've been putting out organic content. Eventually that will start to bloom, but obviously my content sucks right now, and I would love it if people could call in and we have genuine exchanges that get golden nuggets of content, because then you have a real person with a real question and me answering it in real time. And so I'll either answer well and we'll clip it, or I won't answer well and I'll learn something so I can clip it the next time, right? And it'll help us build out our community frameworks. What are people actually struggling with? How can we actually help people? Because the stream is great. But remember, we're here for two reasons. One, get people connected by answering their community questions and their communication questions. If you communicate better and you build or join community or participate in community better, you will be more connected to people. Second, we want to help people feel a bit less stressed by getting a laugh in the morning. How do we do that? Well, we have dog poop stories that are dog poop horror stories and heartwarming dog stories. The heartwarming stories will make you laugh, you know, people's favorite stories of their dog, their cute little pups, et cetera, et cetera. And the dog poop horror stories will make you laugh. So smile, heartwarmed, or laughing. That's what we're trying to do with you guys. here on the stream today. And here's how we do this in real life. We build community for dog parents in ATX in real life. And we're about to extend matchmaking to everybody, really, because you can match based on dogs or you can match based on not dogs, right? And the more this brand gets built, the more people are trying to get connected, and the more people that are trying to get connected, the more people I can connect, and the more community we can build, right? So we'll try to match people based on interests, location, etc. Get a critical mass of people that we're swapping back and forth, have them pay a nominal monthly fee after a free trial so that we can smooth out the kinks, if you will. So that's really what I'm trying to do, guys, with this. Yeah, I mean, we're not doing anything crazy here. We're trying to help people feel connected. And with this giveaway, you can get 1 entry if you call in with a dog poop horror story or heartwarming dog story. 2 entries if you call in with a communication question or community question, because I love to make people laugh. I love to make them smile in the morning, but I love more to help them feel connected. So we're trying to incentivize that differently. If you share the episode, you bring more people to our community, you get 3 entries. You can share the episode on social media daily. So you get 90 entries into this $100 giveaway if you share this thing daily and email me proof. So basically screenshot it, send it to tim@goldenleashclub.com, and probably text me at the number on screen too that you just sent me that email, because I don't check that email religiously. If people start sending them in, I'll start checking it and documenting it, and then we'll keep a running of like how many times does a person have their name in the raffle, so you know how likely you are to win, and you can do one or more of these things. If you join the matchmaking free trial, you get 50 entries. That's a one-time thing. Same with the free poop scoop, one-time thing. So we're really trying to share the content, invite people in. Like if you refer a friend to call in, somebody calls in like, hey, yeah, Susan B. Anthony sent me. That's the first name that came to mind. Why? I don't know. I felt a little embarrassed because her name was in my head, but I don't even remember what she did. Oh, let's see. Yeah. Social reform and women's rights activist. That's why she was in my head. Born 1820 and died in 1906, 86 years. Quaker family, committed to social equality. She collected anti-slavery petitions at the age of 17. What were you guys doing at 17? Susan B. Anthony was collecting anti-slavery petitions at the age of 17. There you go. Guys, we also do a few other things on the stream. We trade. And you guys can see that here. These are the charts. I took a couple trades today. I took a break even at 6:22 or like 6:18 a.m. and went break even at 6:22. I took a winner. 5:52 a.m. entered it and it won 6 minutes later. So I've made $339 total today after commissions. I sized my winner a little wrong, and then my break even was break even. 364 profit, 24 after commissions, right? Right now, we go from liquidity to liquidity on the 1 hour. This is just peek into my life, guys. Part of building community is you guys get to know me. So I get that this part is boring and it's not talking about community, but until we get a call in or a text in, I'll be here talking about trading and community. So first, let's check if we got anything in the comments. Got one person on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, say hey, drop something in the chat. If you want to enter our giveaway, call into the show with a dog poop horror story, call in with a communication or community question, or just share this post to Facebook, take a screenshot of it, and send it to me at tim@goldenleashclub.com. We'll enter you in 3 times. You can do that every day. Get your name in there 90 times. If you refer a friend, this can happen 4 times per month. To call in, you get 10 entries. So we're doing a $100 giveaway. For this, we're trying to incentivize people to find their people, join this community, and make this a cool thing. And we give away $100 a month to do that. And as the community grows, guess what? The prize will grow too. So you're more incentivized to be in the community because we'll just be giving away money. Cool beans. So guys, we go from liquidity to liquidity on the 1 hour is really where we're looking. So if you see, we had a high right here at 4 a.m. We swept that high with the 6 a.m. candle. So we've swept plenty of highs. We swept these 10 p.m., 11 p.m. highs here, and I was trying to take it short back into the fair value gap. That's a trade I won. That's a trade I got break even on. So this first trade, I was looking at these highs. The second trade, we had swept these highs at 6 p.m. Or really, it's this 5 p.m. high. We swept it. I was trying to take it short back into the fair value gap. Got a break even trade. We also swept this 4 a.m. high. Oh, got the verse of the day. What has the Lord for us today? Let's see. Oh, this is a banger. Jeremiah 29:11 ESV. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope. I actually like this a lot. Look at that. It's already gotten so many likes and comments and shares. That's pretty baller. Guys, I like this verse a lot because it's like this verse combined with the I knit you in your mother's womb. Like he's been intricately involved in our life since before we came out the womb. He like knit us together and he knows us well. Not only does he know us well, but he has plans for us. And not only does the sovereign God of the universe have plans for us, but the plans are for welfare and not for evil, to give us future and hope. So I like that. It's not like he was talking to us personally. Obviously, Jeremiah, I don't know, maybe it was over his people. I don't really know the context of the verse as much, but you know, God's your father too. And a good father wouldn't give bad gifts to their child. That is biblical. A huge paraphrase of something biblical, albeit biblical. And so I just like this verse because a lot of us can feel like the future is dim or bleak. And there's somebody out there who is all powerful, all knowing, and omnipresent. What is it? Omnipotent, omnipresent, and omniscient. And that person, the person of God, has good plans for you, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope. So you can cling to that when you're struggling, because I know this verse can do that for me. Like I'll be at work, I'll be like, hey, I don't really want to work right now. Like I feel like I'm not being productive. I feel like I'm not furthering my life because I'm focused on this job when I could be focused on building my own thing, but I need the cash flow from the job to build my own thing. And so it's this whole shtick because it's like I have responsibilities and I didn't focus when I was younger and had no responsibilities, also no money though. So it's this whole thing, right? It's this whole thing. And I'm trying to focus my resources and grow. So sometimes the future is bleak for me. Sometimes trading goes wrong. Sometimes nobody's on my stream. Sometimes I'm just struggling. When I'm struggling, it's good to remember that God has good plans for me, plans to build great communities, learn how to love people well, invite them into my life, and encourage people to love others well and invite them into their life. That's what really building this community is about. Too many people are lonely. Too many people are suffering unnecessarily. And I'm just trying to help some people out. So it's good to remember that God put me here for that reason, and that I can track back to that when I start to struggle. Anyway, small side note for the Lord. But guys, we are trading right now. So I explained that we swept this high, took a winner off that because I was going back into the fair value gap, swept that high, thought it was still going back into the fair value gap. And with the aid of this bearish fair value gap here, I was like, okay, that's going to be another winner for sure. 2 winners in one day, but it was a break even. And now I'm just like, I kind of missed that we swept this 4 a.m. high, but the 4 a.m. high, it was kind of equal highs to this 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. And I think this 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. drew my eye more because of this bearish fair value gap. So I was like, okay, swept high has the support of a bearish fair value gap. It should probably get smacked down. I don't know why it's not getting smacked down, but it probably should have. Anyway, I'm still at this. It's taken the high and it has to go into an internal. However, now this internal can be this 5 a.m. order block, which sometimes I miss the order block, and it might have already slightly gone back in. Yeah, it has just barely tapped into the order block at 25,775. Let's go look at the 1 minute when it tapped into 25,775. I mean, just barely. So it's kind of gone to the order block and might be going to sweep some more highs. Which high would we be going after? Let's see. I don't know because the highs are pretty far away. It would have to go all the way to 882. And it didn't go into that order block that much. So honestly, the market's just a little confusing right now. We'll keep it up. keep it up right here, but we'll jump into some of our stream segments about community and communication. Wait to see if we get call-ins. Wait to see if we get comments. I know I've been away for a while, so it might take people a little bit. Guys, something I'm doing for the stream that I think is pretty cool. Man, I've got to be able to see this better. That's what I need a screen for. I need to have this up on a screen, my trading up on a screen, and then just the stream up on a screen. That's what I need 3 screens for. Might need a bigger desk too, unfortunately. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how that one goes. I need to back this camera up, guys. So many things to do to improve the stream. Alas, I don't know where this is going. It barely tapped into the order block. I usually wait for it to get to 25% of the order block or 50%. So really, I'm looking for a CISD to the downside, back into that order block deeper, or back into that fair value gap. If that doesn't happen in a very convincing way, I'll be waiting for it to sweep this high at 25,883, which will not be all-time highs. But that's what we'll be waiting for. And then from there, it will probably create a big fair value gap. It'll be going back down, but I'll probably be at work at that point. So that's what we're looking at there. Since we're probably not going to get a trade between now and then, we've already taken some winners, already done some cool stuff, which is good. We will be doing some communication and communication segments. First, though, I want to tell you guys that to advertise this $100 giveaway, I'm collecting leads at $50 per month, and I think we should have more people joining the stream shortly because I've already had people say they're very interested in this $100 giveaway. They're texting me about it, so I just need to text them and email them on a regular basis. Say, hey, we're streaming this week on these days at these times at these links. To join and enter into the raffle, here are the rules. By the way, here are the current people in the raffle. And so they'll see that they either have a high chance to win because nobody's in the raffle, or they'll see their competition and know that they need to get on sharing it, inviting people to the stream, or joining the matchmaking free trial. And while the matchmaking free trial is important, I reward consistency over one-time effort, right? If you share the episode on social media every day, you get your name in there 90 times. So for somebody who just calls in once, books a free poop scoop, and joins the matchmaking free trial, they're going to get 75, 77. But if you called in daily and you shared it daily, you can get 5 entries every day. And you have to have a communication question or community question to call in. Like, don't just call and be like, hey, got to ask us your question, got to talk, got to chat. But if you have one and you call in 150 times, easy. The share, 90 times, easy. So I know that there's the big ticket items there that are only redeemable once, but that's to usher people into community. We want to reward consistent engagement in our stream because we want to build a little community here, for real. So that's what we're doing. And guys, I'm going to close the door real quick because I feel like I've been talking loud. I don't want to be bugging Gracie. One sec. All right. Where we at? Oh, guys, by the way, I've been waking up at 5:40 to walk for an hour and plan viral content before the stream for a little bit. Pretty proud of these steps. I go 3.1 speed at 5 incline for an hour. Walk 2.9 miles, 7,177 steps to start the day. Trying to slim up, Anyway, you guys getting the weird version of me on stream because I feel like I haven't been on here in a while. But I can jump into some communication segments and community segments here shortly. Cool. Look at that. Okay. Let's see where we at. Trade's still doing nothing. Let's jump into some of these stream segments, guys. Get some clips. First, I'll check chats. Nobody on chats. One person on Twitch. We're chilling. Stream segments. That's what we're doing. I lost my train of thought. Thinking about how I could advertise this thing. Okay. So, guys, it looks like we're going to have a little segment here. We like to break this up into domain, facets, and aspects. And this is a community shtick. So you have the domain of participation in community. It's a central tenet. In order to be in community, you have to participate. One thing you can do when you're participating is celebrating the community, celebrating what you guys have done, celebrating the people, etc. And one way you can celebrate is linking every time you have something joyful back to your purpose. So a question is, say I'm trying to participate in community. In order to participate, I'm trying to celebrate the people in community and what we've done and what we're going towards. In order to do that, I'm linking every good thing and every bad thing back to our purpose to derive joy from it. The question is, what if our purpose changes? How and what do you do when your purpose changes as an individual and as a community? That's what we're going to try to answer here. So I'm going to just make sure our hooks are good. Your purpose can change, and that's what keeps community alive. You don't lose your people when your purpose changes. You deepen it. Let's see. So we're going to do if you have the right people around you, you don't lose them when your purpose changes. You deepen the relationships. Okay, that's the hook we're going to go with. I know it's not the most viral thing in the world, but we'll see how this one performs. So sometimes our goals evolve. That can feel like losing direction. But when your community is built on shared joy, not perfection, change becomes connection's next chapter. So these steps, like ChatGPT plans these, and then I edit them. So we're going to X out this analogy because we have our segue. These three things can make a new purpose become connections next chapter. 1. Invite people into the mission by giving them a role aligned with their purpose. to guess the vision. Fearing change will break connection. Evolving together will multiply impact. Strengthen connection. Okay. This might be a little long, but we're going to try and go for it. First, we're going to check to see if we have anybody on stream. Anybody in chat? Anybody calling in? Nobody, nothing. Nobody, nothing. I said nobody, nothing. Oh, shoot. Hold up. Due to the prolonged government shutdown, the FAA has directed all airlines, including American, to reduce flight schedules at certain airports starting Friday, November 7th. While we are awaiting additional information from the FAA to determine which flights will be impacted, we expect the vast majority of our customers' travel will be unaffected. Good to know. Still, customers are traveling for many reasons, all of them important, and disrupting plans is the last thing we want. For that, we apologize. There is no need for customers to take any action. Bolded. So you just maybe read this whole email, but there's stirring up fear in me, but there's no reason for me to take action. Any customer whose flight is impacted will be proactively notified by American Airlines. We will do our best to notify customers as early as possible. As always, we encourage all customers to check their flight status via the American Airlines mobile app or aa.com, which will provide real-time updates. We remain grateful to the air traffic controllers, TSA officers, CBP officers, and other federal employees who are working right now without pay. Oh, dang. All to get our customers where they need to be safely, as well as our American Airlines team members who always work to take the best care of our customers. Thank you for trusting us with your travel. That's crazy work. Yeah, that is crazy work. Dang. Okay, well, I was just reading that because I have a flight tomorrow on November 7th. So I don't know if it's American, but hopefully it doesn't get impacted. Anyway, let's jump to the stream segment. Check the charts real quick. It is still being an absolute goon. Well, let's see. No fair value gap CISDs. We might actually literally get a bearish fair value gap CISD right now. So we're going to pause because last time I missed a trade. We're going to see if Theo has called me because it's 7:37. Let's see. Here we go. There is the CISD. We had a big bearish candle that just took Yeah, big bearish candle that just took a low. If this forms a fair value gap, that's a CISD. It'll be the first CISD after, well, we haven't really swept a new high. So, you know, we'll kind of leave that there. But consequent encroachment of this fair value gap, that's something. I need to draw Fibonacci real quick. I need to put this at the 50% mark. Because it's not the first fair value gap after a CISD, I have to wait for this to go into the discount, basically. Or the premium, so I can short. But you guys are about to see me take a trade live. 7.5. So we're on 7.5 to what? What's the stop loss? Really 823.75. Yeah. So it's 10. We're going to sell at 813.75. Oh, now we can move that Fibonacci down, actually. All right, 11. 11, we're going 9. 812.75. Cancel that 813.75. So guys, our stop loss will be 25.823.75. Which means our target, so we'd be selling right there. Our target would be 22 away. So that's 25.790.75, I think. Some quick math for you. We'll be entering with 9, or we'll be taking profit and stuff with 9. Oh, don't do that. Go fill me. Go fill me. You were 3 points away. Yeah, go back up there. This is one of those where it low-key entered the fair value gap, but I'm waiting until the discount just because it's not the first one. So technically I got to fill. This one's just a little confusing, and I'm trying to follow my rules strictly. So we're going to see if it can fill me going a little bit deeper into the fair value gap. It needs 3 more points, which would be the consequent encroachment of this fair value gap, which would make it a little bit better anyway. Let's see if we get filled or left. Come on, go fill me. Just shoot up a little bit. 3 points. Dang. I don't know if your boy's going to get filled. And guys, we were waiting for it to get to the discount for this one, or get to the premium for this one, because it's it wasn't the first fair value gap or the first CISD after the liquidity sweep. Just because it's been bouncing around highs, like I'm a little unclear on what that first one was, so we're just gonna wait for the premium just to be safe, and then we'll short, which means we need to get filled at 812.75, which usually, if this were the first fair value gap, I would have been filled already at 808. I'm just like, we didn't take a new high. It's just been kind of a little funny all day. So I got to wait for those extra points to follow my strategy. And this means I might get left behind on a potential winner. Something that looks like it's just about to drop, honestly. So that's a little tough. That's a little tough, honestly. But I would really love for it to go fill me. And our target is 790, and it's already gotten down to 801. It can still go fill me. Looks like it's popping up a little bit. But now if it pops up all the way to fill me, it might be going to stop me out. That might be a little too strong on the way up. So kind of in a tough spot here. But we'll see. Fair value gaps hold. We got a good rejection candle right here. That would be our stop loss. Let's see if we get filled here. Pop up a little bit. Yeah, no shot. It's going to target, but yeah. And guys, this was one where I probably could have. I don't want to say that because you never know, but yeah, we just didn't recently sweep a high. Like I couldn't justify it. It's definitely not the first one because I took the most recent high sweep break even earlier. And so you just have to wait for the premium on this one. So there's kind of no getting around it. There's still a shot it goes to fill me. It might need a bit more. And there's a shot it goes to fill me and stops me out, honestly, because it's already moved a little bit down towards my target. Like, if it would have filled me, it would have gotten 1R by now, which is a little tough, but I'll still wait for the fill. Unless it CISDs on the way up there, like if it creates a bullish fair value gap, I'm canceling this trade. So unfortunately, guys, I want to jump to this segment for us, but I have to wait a little bit longer to see what happens here. If it gets down to like 795, I will cancel the trade because that'll be so close to target. And if it comes all the way back up from there, no shot. Or if it creates a bullish fair value gap. So 795 or bullish fair value gap, I will be canceling. And it almost needs a bullish fair value gap to get up here. Otherwise, it's going to take like 5 or 10 minutes. So okay, so bullish-ish candle. No fair value gap yet, though. It could be tough because it could just go to fill me in one candle, creating no fair value gap. I don't know, guys. This is just a tough one. We'll see what happens. If it hasn't done anything by 7:52, I'll do my segment real quick so we can get a clip from my virtual assistant to put on social media by 7:52. So we'll sit here, watch this for 6 more minutes. I'll check if there are any questions in the chat. Nobody's really tuned in. Bestviewerstreamboo.com. Remove the space. Classic Twitch bots. Ooh, we got one more person on Twitch. That might be Theo. Theo, right now I'm set to enter a trade. But I'm about to cancel it if it gets down to 795, which it looks like it's about to. And this was a hard one to let go of. Oh, now we might have another entry. Let me draw my Fibonacci. So we can enter at basically 801 with a stop loss probably at 807. Ooh, that's tight. 801 to 807. What's the risk on that? What's the risk on that? 801 to 807, 6 points, 16 contracts. So we're canceling our 812. Have one at 801. New one is 807.00. Where we would stop it, which means our target is 789.00. Yeah, 12 points. This is a little scary because we did just hit. So there's bearish fair value gap with kind of a CISD continuation. Fair value gap in the premium of the new leg. See if it fills me. So guys, we're still on sell side on the 1 minute, still going from the most recent high sweep into the fair value gap on the 1 hour, which we have a lot of room to move. Or no, really into the order block, which we still have a lot of room to move. So I can go get filled on this right here. 801, we'll see. Guys, sorry, this is just, the market's been active today, so it's been a big trading day. So my apologies. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to cancel this one too because it's already basically hit target. So guys, we had a great trade that I didn't quite enter because it wasn't the first fair value gap after the CISD, so I needed it to come into the premium. We have another opportunity here for a 6-point stop loss. You know, it's kind of a tight one. It's been pretty close to target. Don't know if I want to stay in it, especially because it just tapped into a fair value gap and it's creating a big bullish candle on the way up. But there's no chance for it to CISD before it gets to my entry, so kind of have to keep this one. Don't feel super great about it. That's not good. My computer's shutting down on me. So that's good. It didn't close as a fair value gap, even though it was a big green candle. So like if I got filled, I have a bit more confidence now in it. I have less confidence in my computer's speed and processing power. But let's see. A lot of bearish power here. So let's see if we can get filled. Untapped fair value gap. Dang, guys, we were 1 point away from getting filled. And that's definitely gone to break even. It's tough. It's also getting to be close to 8 a.m., which is when it gets a bit more volatile. Okay. Gotta take it off now. Hit target. I mean, technically, we can keep trying to ride this thing into the fair value gap or into the order block, which I think we have one more leg of room, basically. $790. 25,800 basically. So this is a 10 banger. If we get another fill opportunity here. Yeah, it might just keep dropping on us. Look at this go, bro. Dang. I mean, guys, that's basically it. We're going to stop trading for the day. Because if I even went back to go get filled now, I wouldn't want to really be in that. And my computer's lagging so hard, which is so irritating. So mad because I just watched it drop because I didn't. Just 'cause I was trying to wait for a premium. And I was like, bro, this is. Let me pull back up the rule book, see if we just made a mistake. Anyway, to end this stream, guys, we're going to jump into this community segment real quick just because we need clips for social media. I'm going to help my VA out. She's always looking for clips. Let's do this thing. I'm just going to pull this document up. Let's see. Guys, my computer's struggling. Struggling. Oh, this is so irritating. Okay, here we go. Hopefully we're back. Okay, we got the stream segment here. So we're going to hit this real quick. So, here we go. If you have the right people around you, you don't lose them when your purpose changes, you deepen the relationships. Sometimes our goals evolve and that can feel like losing direction. But when your community is built on shared joy, not perfection, these 3 things can make a new purpose become connections next chapter. First, you want to invite people into your life by giving them a role aligned with their purpose. You need to know what you're about, you need to know what they're about, and you need to know how those 2 things can intermingle. Second, you want to celebrate how far you've come together. You've probably been in community for a while, but you also want to cast the vision for where you want to go according to the new purpose you feel or the new purpose they feel, and that will unify both parties. And third, we want to multiply, not divide. The question is, can your purpose become bigger with help? See if you can chunk up to a common problem that will lead to more shared experiences. So if I want to help homeless people and I like to build homes to do that, maybe somebody else likes to do the social services and we can combine our resources to solve this bigger problem. Fearing change will break connection, but evolving together will strengthen that connection and multiply impact. All right, guys, that's what we got for the segment. Before we hop off the stream, let's see if I can get this all down with my computer sucking like it does. Okay, we're going to hit stop streaming. We will see you guys on the other side tomorrow, 7 a.m. Peace. If the stream will ever stop. Come on, $200 computer from 2017. You got this. Oh, buddy. Rolling like a big shot. Chevy tuned up like a NASCAR pit stop. Fresh paint job. Clean on the inside, cream on the outside. Clean on the inside, cream on the outside. Ice cream paint job. Yeah, but rolling like a big shot. Chevy tuned up. Man, it's going to be embarrassing if I'm still on stream because my computer's frozen. I don't really have anything else to talk about. Come on, Computadora. At this point,